Hello, everybody. This is Jennifer Ford Berry, and I am super excited to be back again to speak with you about organization. So, just a reminder, there are tons of episodes under the 29-minute mom umbrella that you can find on organizing. But today, specifically, we're going to talk about how to organize the bathroom. And one of the things that inspired me for this episode is that yesterday I was working with a newer client, and she had tons and tons of organizing product, or I'm sorry, not organizing products, I wish, beauty products in her bathroom. Like I'm talking piles of stuff that she had bought. So here's the thing. Why does someone get a pile that big in their bathroom? Why is the bathroom so hard to keep organized? I'm just going to start out and kind of go through those reasons. Number one, it's if you don't have adequate storage. Okay, so the first thing you need to think about is you probably, if you're not able to put things away and a lot of things are sitting up on your countertop, that means that it's not easy enough to put stuff away. Clients that I know that have a lot of stuff on their counters, when I open the drawers underneath, they're full too. And so what ends up happening is a lot of people keep the things that they're using every single day on top of the countertop because that way they can find it. They don't want to dig for it. And that's completely not the way to go about it. So today I'm going to go over tips and tricks on how to make your bathroom super, super efficient, so that you can get ready at the beginning of the day without wasting a lot of time. Easy to clean up, easy to maintain, and just some different ways that you can go step by step to start over with your bathroom. Kind of use this episode as a way to restart your bathroom and start living in a bathroom that is free of clutter, that's clean, that's tranquil, and easy to, to maintain in order for you to get ready to start your day. So it's funny because speaking of starting your day, the one room in your home, the two rooms in your home, I should say, that you see the most at the beginning of the day are your kitchen and your bathroom. So that makes it even more important to get this area organized. I mean, who wants to roll out of bed and just walk into a messy, cluttered bathroom? You don't want to do that. And so I want you to get inspired today as I give you this list of tasks. And I really want you to kind of dive into your bathroom some point after listening to this episode. It's not a huge room. It won't take you a very long time, but it's a very important room that's in your house. And it's something that when you wake up in the morning, you don't need to feel so stressed out and aggravated by, digging through mountains of beauty products and all that kind of stuff. So if anybody has this book of mine, I've written several books on organization. This book, Organize Now, Volume 1, a week by week plan to simplify your space in your life. This is chapter 29 in that book. And it talks about how to organize your bathroom. So it's the first thing you want to make sure is that you're removing all of the clutter on your countertops. So yesterday, when I first started out with this client, she had stuff all over her countertops, all over actually the floor. There was a lot of product in many, many locations. So if you're starting out on this bathroom organization project, you want to gather up all those loose products and find an area where you can spread out and start sorting. And that's exactly what I did. I gathered it up into a big plastic tote, and then I started sorting, and you can do that too. So I sorted into nails, makeup, hair, medicine. Those were basically the four main categories. So once you get everything sorted into the categories, you can start to eliminate things. And what happens is you'll get the stuff that's expired. That's an automatic toss. You'll get the product that you just don't like. You tried it, it didn't work for you, and you want to let it go. You can't get hung up on the fact that you spent money on it. I know a lot of people will say, well, this cost me money, so they're going to hang on to it. Guess what? Beauty products and things like that, they don't last forever. So if you've tried the product and it does not work for you, or you don't like it for whatever reason, put it in a bag and give it away. So if it's not expired, if it's expired, just throw it in the garbage. But if it isn't expired, give it away. One of my favorite places to donate beauty products and things like that, hair products, is to domestic violence shelters, because those women are usually restarting their life and they just want to feel confident, and maybe they're going back out into the workforce, or they're starting a new relationship, or whatever the case may be. So donate that kind of stuff to your local women's shelter. Maybe you have a daughter that would like to use the products. Maybe you have a best friend. Post it on your social. Hey, I have this bag of beauty products. Anybody want to go through it? I'm telling you, there'll be more than one woman that wants it, because it's fun, right? Who doesn't want to try other stuff for free? So you won't have any problem getting rid of it, but it should not stay in your bathroom any longer because it doesn't work for you. So once you have all those categories kind of sorted out, you can really say, all right, do I really need 5 mascaras in my everyday working makeup toolkit, which I'm going to show you how I do mine in 1 second. But get rid of that kind of stuff. Take the stuff that you have duplicates of, or that are something you're not currently using. We all have these products that we tried and we like to add at a certain time, and now we're just not into that. Like maybe, I was wearing my hair curly for a while and I wanted to have this product for that, and now I'm not really doing that. So that's what you're going to separate out for what we like to call backstock in the organizing world. You can really just put that away, because I'm going to give you some ideas. I don't want that on your countertop for your bathroom, and I don't want it in your most prime time real estate drawers, which are the drawers that you're in every single morning getting ready. So we want to put backstock in a different area so that we can pull from it in the future. Kind of like a little, think about it as you're keeping your product at your fingertips that you use every single day, and then your backstock is like your little mini store that you're going to have somewhere else, like a mini go-to. So we'll talk about the ideas for backstock in a second. So you get everything sorted. You want to start throwing out all the stuff that you don't like. Some examples I'm just going to list here, because you might not think about this, is like an old gross half tube of toothpaste that you didn't like anymore, or shampoo and conditioner that has a tiny bit left. Throw it in your shower, use it up, get rid of it. Expired medications, makeup over a year old is usually expired. Old makeup sponges and brushes, if you're not going to like clean them out, just get rid of them. Any leftover hotel travel size samples that you're not going to use. Tweezers that are dull. I'm just kind of trying to think, and there's a list of this in the book too. Any like hair tools that are broken, just stuff like that. So pull it all out, sort it, get rid of what you don't need, make your backstock pile, and then go through those drawers and the countertop and the cabinets with everything now that it should be cleared out. So, when you're pulling all that product out to sort, you are emptying out drawers and cupboards as you go. So now you really want to wash them out super, super, super good. Some ideas that help you are things like this. I'm going to show you my favorite thing that I use, and I have 2 of these, and I use this every morning. So one of these organizers in my drawer, it's awesome because it has 4 smaller dividers, and then 1 big one, and then 1 on the side. And I have 2 of these in my makeup drawer. And I have 1 makeup drawer, just so everyone's aware of that. I have 1 makeup drawer. I have 1 makeup drawer, 1 hair drawer. My husband does get one of the other drawers. But that's like the drawers right in the middle of our vanity that we use every single day. And that I have to go to in order to get ready. So I keep my everyday makeup there. I don't keep makeup in there that I use for like a speaking engagement or a TV appearance, or like stuff like lashes that I don't wear unless it's a special occasion. All that other stuff is underneath my sink, and I will tell you what I use for that in a second. But I'm talking in that little caddy, I'm only putting the makeup that I am using right now every single day. I also like to have one of these on the counter. It's just a jar full of cotton balls, just because I think it's cute, and we use cotton balls and Q-tips every day. And then we have this jar too with Q-tips in it. And that's just something that, because we both use it, I don't want to put it in a specific drawer. It just sits on top of the countertop. And other than that, on top of our countertop is soap, like a hand soap dispenser, electric toothbrush, electric water pick, and that's it. Everything else is hidden. Why? Because when the sink gets dirty or the countertop gets dirty, I literally just take out a wipe from underneath the sink, wipe it off quick, and it's clean. There's no reason to keep any product on the countertop if underneath is organized correctly. So how do you go about getting extra storage if you don't have enough drawers? My favorite thing to put underneath in an actual cabinet underneath your vanity are clear plastic drawers that stack on top of each other. And they're super simple. They're super inexpensive. You can get them anywhere, and you can fit all of the back stock. So all of my back stock makeup, back stock hair supplies, things that I don't use on a regular basis, nail stuff, maybe like extra razors. I'm trying to think what else is in there. Just, some maybe rollers that I use sometimes. That all goes underneath my sink in these pull out plastic drawers. I probably should have brought one in here to show you, but you get the idea. And that way, when I need to replenish the main drawer that I use every day, I'll call it, just for simplicity purpose, let's call it your morning drawer. I replenish my morning drawer from the back stock. I don't like to have too many products in my reach because it just gets confusing. I don't need to go through, 4 different kinds of foundation to grab the one that I'm using in this current, month or season. It just makes it more confusing. I want my everyday morning drawer to be super, super simple and easy to handle. And it just works. I'll actually probably post a picture in the show notes of that morning drawer for me, just so you can see how I have it set up and how easy it is. So I'll write a note right now. But anyways, and then there are some things that maybe they're products that the whole entire family could use to replenish their drawers. So like my kids have their own bathroom. Things like toothbrushes and shampoo and loofahs and lotions and all that kind of stuff. We have a backstock section of our pantry. But that's, more for like anybody in the family or anybody in the house to pull from. But in my everyday morning drawer, it's the everyday things, and underneath is my own personal backstock. So it just works, it really is simple, and it makes it so that you can keep up with it, because too much stuff is not good. Medicine. So I know a lot of people keep medicine in their bathroom. We don't, we keep it in a cupboard in the kitchen, but that would be another category that when you pulled all your product out of your bathroom, you might have sorted into medicine, and you can decide, is it best to keep in the bathroom? Is it best to keep it in a different spot? Some people keep it in their linen closets. It just depends. So make sure you're checking through your medications, making sure they're not expired and that you can still use them, because nobody wants to be waiting till the last second and being sick. And that you don't think about this stuff. All of a sudden you're just not feeling good, and you run to the medicine cabinet, and now the stuff that you wish you had is expired. You want to know up front. So if you're organizing any sort of medicine today, grab a notebook, jot down some things that you need to replenish. Actually, keep that little notebook available. Or what I do, I don't even use a notebook. I put it right on my phone under notes. So next time at the store, I always have a running list of things that I need to grab, and I'll forget if I don't write it down. So I don't want a piece of paper, sitting in my office. because I won't be with me when I'm at the store. So try to just make a note right on your phone. I think that is the best thing to suggest. So any of those products that you need to catch up on. And the cool thing about it is that if you do that, now at the end of this, day that you're working on your bathroom, it's not only organized and clean, but you will have it filled up with the stuff that you need, which means that you can kind of mark this room off your list for a little while and know that it's well taken care of. If you don't have enough room in your shower, which this is another thing, big pet peeve of mine, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. You don't need 12 bottles of shampoo and conditioner and body wash in your shower. I've actually seen showers where there's tons of bottles and most of them are this, full, or there's duplicates. If you have duplicate products in your shower today, I want you to condense the bottles into one. And get rid of the excess clutter. Number 2, decide what shampoo and conditioner you're currently using and only have that in your shower. It makes it easier to clean. It makes it easier to just be like efficient in the shower, and all of those extra bottles just creates more of a mess. So take out the shampoo and conditioner that you're not currently using and put it right into your back stock. It will still be there. It's not going to go anywhere. You can still find it later on, and just keep it simple. Okay. So I'm just looking through this list that I have of what else we talk about in this chapter. If you do not have enough shelf space, you can always roll your towels and your washcloths and keep them in a cute basket. I really prefer liquid hand soap pump over a bar of soap because I feel like a bar of soap just, makes such a mess, really. Keep makeup in a bag. If you don't have like a caddy like I have or something that's really organized, you can always divide up your makeup into clear Ziploc bags or makeup bags, and they're easy to grab and it keeps all the things together. So if you're working on your eyes, you can pull out the bag for your eyes, put that on your counter, use it, put it right back, and then move on. Learn to consolidate. I mean, there's just so much to be said about product in general. Again, you've heard me say this before, marketing companies want you to think that you have to have all these different products, but you can really keep it simple. Instead of a day and night cream, maybe you just have one cream. Instead of a hand and foot cream, maybe it's just one cream. There's a face and a body self tanner. Can you find a product that will self tan both? Just simple things like that. We don't have to get into this belief that we need every product that is in your local, CVS or Walgreens. You don't need it. And it's might be fun at first to buy these things, but they do end up cluttering up your space. So you want to be very careful, and they do waste money if you're not going to use them. It's just, a way to keep it really easy. I told my client that I was working with yesterday, I said, try going on a spending freeze. And that's one of my favorite things to recommend, especially when you're trying to declutter your home and get organized. Just stop bringing more in. So I really want to encourage anybody listening that is really serious, try it with your bathroom. Try getting your bathroom organized and then having a spending freeze. What does that look like? That means you are only going to shop from your back stock for the next however months. Usually I would say try 3 months to start with. If you have a ridiculous amount of product, try 6 months. Most of us could survive with, we would probably have 90% of the product we need in our house already. We do not need to go out shopping all the time for this kind of stuff. So once it's organized and it's separated between the stuff you're using and the backstock, it actually makes it pretty fun to go shop your own backstock and not have to run to the store, pull out your wallet, spend more money. You can really just do it from the comfort of your own home. Let's see. So oh, yes. So also paper products. If you have, say, toilet paper in your bathroom, which, Lord, I hope you do, then you don't have to keep tons and tons of extra toilet paper in your bathroom. keep, whatever you think is, or what depends on the storage. I keep mine under my sink, so I have about 6 rolls in there. But if you're keeping yours in a basket, or maybe on one of those little caddies on the side of the toilet, only keep as much as fits in there and keep the rest of it in a different backstock, not in the bathroom. That would probably fall under pantry or storage, which there's other episodes for that, but you don't need to keep every roll of toilet paper in your house into the small bathroom. Also, I've used utensil organizers, like the organizers you buy to put into like a silverware drawer. I have used that for shallow drawers in bathrooms to store makeup and hair supplies. It's just a great divider. And usually you can find these utensil organizers even at the dollar store. I mean, really, really, really cheap. Sometimes they're in cute colors. Just, make it fun. And then organize, based on frequency of use. So like we said, the morning drawer is the highest frequency. It's the things that you use most often. And then the rest is a little bit further away. For a spa effect in the bathroom, which I love a bathroom that feels like a spa, fill a basket with your favorite, lotions, bathtub goodies like Epsom salt or oils, and maybe a candle, because if you're going to take a bath, you don't want to be searching all over your bathroom to find these products. You want them right at your fingertips, because let's face it, ladies, when we decide we're going to take a bath, it's usually a spur of the moment decision. We're like, oh my gosh, I actually have an evening free. I want to soak in the bath. I want to read my favorite book, put on music. I don't want to search all over the place for the products that I use in the bathtub. So I keep them right on the edge of the bathtub in a cute, fun way. And it makes it look more spa-like when you walk into your bathroom. It makes it fun. I hope that this was helpful. And if you have any other questions about organizing bathroom, please let me know. If you're listening to this on the podcast, please leave us a review. Tell us if you want more episodes about organizing and what you thought of this particular episode. But we are just, I just want to make sure that whatever the space is that you need to organize, I'm here to help you, whether it be in person, phone coaching, the books, the courses, because I know how stressful it can be. When I went into this person's bathroom yesterday, it just really honestly made me sad that she had gotten it to a place where she couldn't put it back together herself. And once it was done, it literally made this pile of product go from looking like something that was completely garbage to something that was fun to shop and use, because what woman doesn't like these kind of products? They're cute and they're fun and they help us feel confident about ourselves. That's all fine. But if it's in a decluttered, or if it's in a cluttered mess, that doesn't make it fun anymore. And it certainly does not make it fun to get ready in the morning. But pulling open a drawer and only focusing on the product that you're currently using and, doing it in an organized fashion is just, it sets the whole tone for our entire day. So for example, just getting ready this morning, I was thinking about doing this show, and I was thinking about how my top morning drawer, sometimes it will need to just be cleaned out just in order for me to feel good. Maybe it's the change of season, maybe some of this crazy hair, which is super frizzy today, by the way. Maybe some of, that had fallen in, but I usually wipe out my morning drawer probably every 3 months, just because it's so important for me to open that in the morning and not have to be aggravated with clutter and mess and dirtiness. Not how I want to start my day, not how I want you to start your day. So I hope that this episode really helps you to just tackle this room. And to be honest with you, if you feel like your whole entire home needs an overhaul, and you are feeling extremely overwhelmed, the bathroom is probably one of the best places to start, because it's smaller than a lot of other rooms in your home. And as I mentioned previously in this episode, there's not a lot of categories that you have to have to organize into. There's usually 4 or 5 top categories. So it does make it easy. And the overstock or the backstock that I talk about, all of that can be applied to other spaces in the home, but in the bathroom, it just really, really works good. So I just want to encourage you. You've got this. And if there's anything that I can do to help, or any questions you have, or maybe a product recommendation, please, please do not hesitate to contact me. The best way is through the podcast, or you can email me at organize@jenniferfordberry.com. You can pick up the book. Just want to make sure that you can get there. It's not worth living in a home that is not making you feel happy and peaceful every day of your life. So I really hope this helps, and God bless everybody listening. Take care.